Hi, my name's Travelin' Trav. I'm the white man who took the long walk out of his own privileged upbringing. As sure as I mention my skin color, someone is bound to tell me, "Your skin color has nothing to do with anything, Trav." As if I have nothing to add to a conversation about race and gender. But I don't think that's true. I'm 50 years old now, and when I was growing up, I was made aware that because my skin color is the same as the evil European colonizers, that there was some kind of penance that I had to make for my very existence, and penance I made. I'm the sensitive white man who took responsibility to correct the racist teachings of his upbringing. I was born from a violent father and a victimized mother, and that honestly never felt very privileged to me. Why are you crying, Trav? Did you know that the white man is the one who's most likely to kill himself these days? That's why I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this because I have something to bring to this conversation. A great portion of my life's energy was devoted to my attempts to fix what was so clearly wrong with both my whiteness and my maleness. I've been struggling for years now with this sense that the world would be better off without me. And that's a heavy load to carry, y'all. I'm struggling for relevance now. I spent a lot of energy repenting for my whiteness and my maleness, coming into this progressive social consciousness. And now, when I want to bring my valuable part to this conversation, I'm told that I really don't matter, that I should just be grateful for the white man's privilege that I received and shut up about it. Well, that's awfully closed minded of you, and possibly sexist and racist, and I don't appreciate that. It may be that I represent to you, because of my whiteness and my maleness, everything that is wrong with the world. And truthfully, I once tried to live that way myself. I used my life energy to correct all the racism and the sexism in myself, and now hardly anyone gives a shit about my life's work. What is one to do when one is born with a white patriarchal penis? I was taught that if I wanted to make myself feel bigger, I needed to make others feel smaller. The colonizer's credo, you might say. It sounds like the little white man is angry, you might be saying to yourself, and you'd be right. I became particularly empathetic to the struggle of all, and now the spirit of our age says to me, "Kill yourself, you irrelevant bitch." Yes, I'm angry. I'm a native Oklahoman, a savage primate of the prairie, too sweet for the red dirt scene, I've been told by some, and too damn smart for my own good, I'm told by others. I'm criticized sometimes because of my vocabulary by some, and to others I'm an imposter intellectual, a dilettante. Oh, there I go with my big words again, but I swear, it just comes natural to me. I was born this way. Please don't hate me. If you are threatened by an intelligent white man, I'm sorry. I can no longer take responsibility for that. If you're not a white man, you can't possibly have any idea what it's been like for me. Now I'm really turning the tables over, aren't I? Yes, that's a religious reference to Jesus turning over the tables in the temple. White Jesus turning over tables. I'm just playing with words, don't worry. I'm also more comfortable with the brown Jesus, because after everything I've said, I still understand how hurtful white Jesus was. Maybe you are beginning to appreciate the weight of the cross I bear. When I was 25 years old, I sold all my possessions in response to the conversation that Jesus had with the rich young man. I truly felt that I was that rich young man, and in my great zeal to follow the Son of Man, I sold all, or rather, I should say, we sold all. And I believe that it was that prophetic act that might represent my qualifiedness to speak on all these matters. It was the following of Jesus that increased my innate hunger for social justice, and it was my drive for social justice that drove me deep into the wilderness of the left, the progressive jungle, the land of the woke. The selling of our possessions eventually put us at odds with the white Jesus church into which we were born again. And when I say we, I'm referring to myself and the oppressed expression of the feminine to whom I was married. Our disgust for the hateful ignorance that we discovered in the white materialist Jesus churches drove us into academia, of all places. It was our new church, the Blue Church, and it was in our naive celebration of our deliverance from the evil fundamentalist Christian right that we celebrated in 2008 the election of our first black president, who unfortunately turned out to be just another puppet of the deep state. The president who won the Nobel Peace Prize for increasing our reign of terror in the Middle East, land of our planet's deepest oil reserves. Before Obama, it was George W. who had come to symbolize the ignorance of the Christian right. So when Obama spoke of transparency in government, we thought we could surely trust a compassionately educated black man who spoke about transparency in government. But it was when we witnessed the corporate bank bailouts of 2008 that we began to see the hopelessness of the situation. Or at least I did. I was diving into woke culture before we'd even named it. You see, I'm the sensitive white man who thought he could save his oppressed female partner by becoming a good little feminist. Academia, it turned out, was just another religion, just like centralized socialism and materialist Christianity. And now I'm told that my skin color doesn't matter. I'm told that because I'm a white man, I just can't understand anything these days. I'm told that my part doesn't matter. I've been to hell and back, and my journey matters. White, male, lives matter. Yes, I just said that. I'm a mischievous little wordsmith, aren't I? I'm not naive. I know that the people who really need to hear this have long since unconsciously allowed the algorithmic AI overlord to lead them to the next shiny object online. I was taught by my family of origin that in order to feel good about myself, I needed to make someone else feel bad about themselves. Hurt people hurt people. I must be part of the solution. And in order to be part of that solution, I have to get over myself. And getting over myself now means speaking up for myself. I have a life's work. It is valuable, and I deserve to be heard. And the roar of ignorant wokeism is so loud now that I must keep reminding myself of my own value. And that is exactly what you are now witnessing. My life's work is now represented in a large store of online material on YouTube. You might start with this playlist, Travel and Trav Recordings. This playlist is populated with music videos. I believe these videos can serve as a friendly way for you to become acquainted with my prolific creative nature. I'm encouraging everyone I know to be brave enough to align their labor with what they know in their hearts to have the deepest value. Labor and the expression of worth. LNTEOW. Strengthening a tribe member deepens every tribe to which we are connected.